Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate on how to run the Spark MLlib word count program on the DSPA Hadoop cluster. So the first step is to open the Eclipse which came with the Scala IDE. Then click on File, New, and Other. And click on Maven Project and click Next. Click on Create a Simple Project checkbox and click Next. And here for the group ID, you can name it something as org.spark.wc, and for the artifact ID, you can name it something as spark scala.wc, and click on Finish. So now right click on the project, go to Configure, and add Scala Nature. So after this, open the project, go to pom.xml, and here you need to paste the dependencies for Spark Core, and Spark MLlib. So you have to paste it after the version tags, and then save the file. So if you get these errors, you need to change the Scala installation. So right click on the project, go to Scala, and set the Scala installation, and select 2.11.11 and click OK. The next step is to right click on src/main/java, go to Refactor and rename. So rename this as Scala and click OK. Go to src/main/scala again, right click, new, and package. Name this package as org.spark.wc. So this package name has to be the same as the group ID of the project. So it's org.spark.wc. Click Finish. Right click on the package, go to New, select Scala Object, and name it as driver and finish. So delete the contents of the driver.scala file and copy paste the code and save. So here what you need to do is uncomment this line and click save. So wait for that. So you can download this Hadoop -common -2.2.0 -bin -master from this link. Go to the link, click on clone or download it as a zip, and unzip the file, and then you can set the directory to that folder. So now we'll be running the file. First you need to run it as Maven clean. Okay, after that is done, right click again, run it as Maven install. So this creates the jar file, and you can see the new target folder. So after this is done, go to the target folder, you can see the jar file, right click on the jar file, go to Refactor and rename. So you can name this as Spark scala.wc.jar, click OK. So after the jar file is generated, what you need to do is copy the data from this link and the data.txt file from this link, to the DSPA Hadoop cluster. So we already have that. Now we'll be copying the jar file. So So go to the workspaces, go to the project, target, and Spark Scala wc.jar, drag and drop to the Hadoop cluster. Okay, now you're set. So now open PuTTY. So after transferring your files to the Hadoop cluster, then you can connect to the Hadoop cluster either using PuTTY or terminal on Mac. So now you can check that we have the data files and the jar file. We need to transfer it to the HDFS. So hadoop fs put action rules.txt/. So after the files have been transferred, you can run the program. First we'll be running the program on action rules list.txt. So Spark to use this command to run. Then mention the class name. Just driver. Then specify the location of the jar file. Next, specify the location of the action rules list.txt. Next, specify the location of the output directory. And run. So, sorry, that was a wrong command. So, you can just need to add the hyphen here. So the program ran on the action rules list.txt. Now you can check if the output directory is created. As you can see, the output directory is created and we have the output file. So we need to get that file into our local directory. So hadoop fs get user then you can specify the file name that you want it to be. So you can see that the you refresh, you can see that we have got the output file. So open that, and now you can see that the word count has been generated for the action rules list.txt. So now we'll be running it on the mammograph class data. Pure mention the specify the jar file location, then specify the input data location, and the output directory. So let's check if the output file is generated. So the output file is generated. So let's get it to the local directory. So we'll name this as data wcdata.txt. Sorry about that. So refresh, you can see that the output file is here. Open that. So you can see that the word count, or here in case the number count, has been generated. So that's it for this program. So now I'll be demonstrating on how to run the decision tree classifier on the car data. The car data can be obtained from this link. So you can generate the jar file for the decision trees the same way as demonstrated for the Spark word count program. So now let's run this. So we need to transfer the data file and the jar file to the HDFS. Sorry about that. So now we'll run the program. So the class name for this program is org.sparkml decision tree driver. Specify the location of the jar file, the input location, and the output. So before actually looking at the generated decision tree, so the parameters that I've chosen for the decision tree are the number of classes we have for the target variable is 4. So the number of classes is 4. Impurity or the splitting criteria that I've considered is entropy. The maximum depth is 5. And the maximum bins is 32. So now let us look at the output. So now as you can see, the misclassification rate or the error rate on the test data is 17.068%. That means that the accuracy is 82.98%. So here is our decision tree, and thanks for watching.